Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one is going to be doing another Walking Dead Q&A video. Of course, this one is going to be the Walking Dead, the 10th Walking Dead Q&A, leading up to the second half of the Walking Dead Season 10.
We silence the whispers.
Okay guys, so this is going to be doing our next Walking Dead Q&A video for today. This one is going to be doing the 10th Walking Dead Q&A video leading up to the second half of the Walking Dead Season 10. So we got a couple weeks left for the Walking Dead before, it returns. And I think I'd like to at least get to 15 Q&As. I'd like to at least do 15 Q&As before the return. So that would mean that we would have to do at least probably one or two a week now, before the show returns. So I'll probably, I'll probably do a few more Q&As, kind of like I'll start doing more Q&As now that we're getting closer to the return. We're going to have new trailers, new posters, a lot of new things coming out. So we're going to start getting closer to Walking Dead and a lot more things to talk about. So I think it's easier for us to kind of now start to do a little bit more Walking Dead content, a little bit more Walking Dead Q&As. So I think I'll probably start to up the Q&As just a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit now that we're getting, a lot closer to The Walking Dead actually returning. So this wait has just been so long. It's really killing me, honestly. I cannot wait until The Walking Dead returns. Yesterday when I did the 1 month left video, I'm just like, man, there's still 1 month, though. Like, honestly, it's crazy to think. But anyway, let's get into your guys' Q&A questions for The Walking Dead Q&A number 10. Okay, guys, so before I get into this, your guys' questions, I want to definitely start with a topic that I kind of got brought to my attention by Brian Archam's live stream last night, which, that was last night, and, he always does them, so if you, miss them and you want to be part of the next one, I'm sure he'll be doing one probably in the next couple days or week or something like that. So, yeah, Brian Archam's channel, he does some Walking Dead Q&As, but I've already, talked about that. But anyway, I got this topic kind of from this live stream, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should start the Q&A with this topic, is really ask you guys, how do you think the Season 10 finale is going to end? How do you think Season 10 is going to end? Because Brian Archam had a bit of a theory, and I want to kind of discuss his theory, which I really like, is that basically, so here's his theory. So he has the idea that maybe the season could end with, the characters, they think they won the war. They think that the Whispers are dead. Alpha is already dead. They think they killed Beta. Maybe Gamma's still there. I don't know, something like that. And then all of a sudden, the walls of Alexandria get knocked down, and you just see like a ocean of zombies, and and it's kind of like, oh crap, like this isn't good, like the war might be over, but the herd is here, so and then we kind of find out that Beta led the herd there, that type of deal, so something along those lines. So for me, that would be a really cool ending for Season 10, and that's Brian Archam's idea. There was also the idea as well where you could have our group on the way to the Commonwealth, and then you could have like all these lights that come on, and all these soldiers kind of surround a couple of about, I don't know, a dozen of our survivors or something, and it's like they're all in these like stormtrooper type outfits from the comic, and you kind of have to wait till the next season to find out who this group is, that type of deal. But it's the group that Eugene's talking to with the girl on the radio. So I don't know, those are a few ideas, but my personal favorite idea for the end of Season 10, and I want to ask you guys, how do you think Season 10 could end of The Walking Dead? How could it end, and how could the season kind of end? Because here's my thing, and I said this last night on the live stream too, is that you really should probably have a cliffhanger for Season 10, because Season 9 didn't really have one, Season 8 also didn't have one, Season 7 also didn't have one. So for the last couple years, we haven't had, they've really backed off on the cliffhangers since the Season 7 premiere, which it's because the fans complained about it, but honestly, yeah, fans complain about it, but guess what? You get a lot of... the ratings are good when the show returns because you're doing a cliffhanger. So, in my opinion, if I was running The Walking Dead, I'm sorry, but every year, every season, you guys would hate me because I would have a cliffhanger every season, because, of some sort. Because you have to really make sure that your audience comes back the next year, because there have been some seasons of Walking Dead where the ratings go down from one season to another. I've seen it, it's not by much, but it is still, a percentage of people that just just kind of don't watch anymore because there's, you know, nothing really keeping them excited to return. So there is that. But honestly, I just think that right now season 10 should end with the Mega Herd, honestly, on its way to Alexandria. I really like that idea. The Commonwealth, sure, but at the same time, I honestly don't even like the idea of the Commonwealth even barely being in the second half of season 10, mainly because of the fact that we already have so much going on. Michonne, Maggie returning, the Whisper War, the Mega Herd. Like, there's so many things going on. I don't even think you need the Commonwealth in Season 10. You could honestly push all of that to Season 11, and you'd be fine. Because I don't even think, honestly, that the Whispers, all of them, will be killed by the end of Season 10. I think most of them will, but, like, Beta and a few others could still be in Season 11, you know? And I know a lot of people have been kind of, you know, talking about that as well. How, you know, they don't think that, you know, the Whisper War will probably, like, the war will end in Season 10, but the Whispers themselves, there'll probably still be a few of them in Season 11. You know, I agree with that. So personally for me, a cliffhanger that I think makes a lot of sense is knowing that in Season 11, the group is pinned into Alexandria with this huge herd. And that could really make for an amazing Season 11 premiere of being trapped all in these houses. Some of them are separate in different houses. They can't really communicate with each other, and they have to figure out a way to actually fight back against this huge herd and somehow try to kill Beta and the rest of the Whispers that led them there too. You know, it's a cool idea. Maggie would be returning around that time, and I would love it, honestly. So that's my opinion. That's my opinion on this topic. I know maybe for some people that's, you know, maybe not the route they would want it to go, but I think that's an interesting idea, and that's how I see season 10 ending, is something to do with the herd going towards Alexandria, knowing that the group is screwed, and you have to come back in season 11 to see actually what happens with this mega herd. I just think it'd be an awesome idea. Commonwealth could still happen at the end of season 10. I'm just saying that I would rather see a mega herd type cliffhanger because I think that's more exciting, you know? But maybe that's just me, you know? Maybe if they do the Commonwealth thing right, maybe that at the end with all these soldiers pointing guns at them, maybe that's a good idea too. I don't know. So, anyway, how do you guys think Season 10 is going to end? That's my question for you guys. But anyway, guys, let's get started with your guys' Q&A questions. This question comes from Epic Zombie Killer, who says, between the Walking Dead games, between Season 1 to Season 4, which one is your favorite? So, for Epic Zombie Killer, I can't really answer that question completely because I've only seen Season 1. I have not seen Season 2 to 4 of the Telltale Walking Dead games. Season 1 I did, but I loved it. I really did. I really don't know why I didn't continue. I don't know. I didn't. I'm really not sure why. But yeah, I did. You know, Season 1, I'm gonna have to pick Season 1 because I've only played Season 1 of the Telltale games. And I know that's probably gonna take a lot of people by surprise. I don't know why. I just never did. But if you guys want me to maybe do some Walking Dead game videos, I don't know. Maybe I can do that. If you guys want to see Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, you know, videos, I can do that if you guys want. It seems like there is a demand for it, so maybe I will because, you know, I'm constantly hearing about it, you know, about the later seasons, and I really don't want to get spoiled, and I feel like if I wait any longer, I will get a spoiler for it at some point. You know, so I probably, honestly, at this point, I think I will, just so I can actually be caught up with everybody on the game, because I do know that Season 4 was the last, I do believe, right? But I heard somebody talking about Season 5, too, so I don't know, maybe they're continuing it, is it over? I don't know. You guys can answer that in the comment section below, but I don't really know anything about it. Season 1, you know, Season 1 I follow, but, you know, Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4, I haven't played. So yeah, that's just for anybody that's been wondering about the Telltale games. I haven't played Season 2 to 4. So, and is there a Season 5 or a Season 4 at the end? Because, like I said, I don't follow it that much. So, yeah, really cool stuff, though. Thank you very much for the question, Epic Zombie Killer. Next question also comes from Epic Zombie Killer, who says, do you think that if the show goes to 12 seasons, do you think that they will keep Dog? I hope so, he kind of says. So, yeah, you know, honestly, for me, Dog surviving till the end of The Walking Dead. Okay, well, we don't know for sure if Season 12 is the last season. They didn't actually come out and confirm it. For me, I need confirmation from somebody, and we haven't really gotten that. And, you know, spoiling Dead fans say that Season 12 isn't the last season, but, you know, what do they know, though? That's the thing. Certain people are saying Season 12 is the last season. Nobody, you know, that actually, like, Angela Kang didn't say that Season 12 is the last. Like, I don't know. I think what it's going to take for me is when we get the renewal for Season 12, if they say it's the last season, then I'll believe them. But if we get renewed for a season 12 and they don't say it's the last season or something, like at some point in time this year, season 12 will be renewed. And if they don't say it's the last season, then I'm going to believe that they're going to go with a season 13 and that we can continue this, you know. And I really hope so, guys, because honestly, I don't want to end this in a few years. I really want to continue making Walking Dead videos for, such a long time. And even though if The Walking Dead is done in a few years, the channel itself will still continue. I just, Walking Dead videos won't be as, frequent. That's the thing. So, but Walking Dead is my favorite thing to do on this channel, so I really don't want to let that go, like, honestly, ever, but eventually we'll have to. But, honestly, for dogs surviving until the end of The Walking Dead, honestly, I think they have to. And if Season 12 is the last season, then definitely. I think that's an easy one. But, if they kill Dog, that would just be cruel, honestly, because people love Dog. I mean, they made a pop of him, which I still haven't reviewed that pop yet, and I really don't know why. I haven't really, because, I reviewed Judith, Michonne, Daryl, Alpha, they're on my wall here. I reviewed Judith, Michonne, Daryl, Alpha, and Dog, but I didn't review the others. So, no, I didn't review Dog, never mind. So, I'm gonna have to probably review Dog, because I've reviewed, the other 4 in the series. So, yeah, really cool. I really like the new set of Walking Dead pops, though. They're really cool. I'm looking at them right now, and yeah, there's some great pops from that set. Alpha is my favorite, though. I love that Alpha pop. So, anyway, really great stuff. So yeah, I think Dog will survive till the end of The Walking Dead. I think that's, very possible at this point, to be honest. Yeah, thank you very much for that question, Epic Zombie Killer. Next question comes from Negan's Mayo Sandwiches, who says, do you think that if they do a Here's Negan movie, it'll be that Dwight will walk out and kind of meet Negan, or could they give that moment to Simon? So for Negan's Mayo Sandwiches, I mean, honestly, it's a big debate whether or not there'll even ever be a Negan movie. That's the thing. I've kind of commented on this before, is that I don't see them doing it this late, because if you're going to do a Negan movie, you probably should have done it, like, at a time where Negan was really the big threat of the series. We've kind of moved on from that now. But the thing is that I really do think, though, that a Negan movie would still work. I just don't know how many people would be interested in seeing that, because they're already doing a Rick movie. That's already taken them such a long time to do. That, honestly, I just don't think they'll ever do it. But, I really wish they would do, like, a flashback episode of Negan, though, like, in the regular series. That would be actually even better, because then that would be able to actually get done quicker. Just making an extended episode, an hour of Negan's, journey throughout the series, quick recap, that type of deal. I'd be up for that, but I know a lot of people wouldn't be. So, because there's a lot of Negan haters out there, and I get it, I really do. He killed a lot of good characters, but, he may kill, another character coming up this season, but I just, I really don't think that, honestly, Negan is, one of those characters that can hold a really keep, because that's the thing. I would like to see a Negan movie. I know you would probably like to see a Negan movie, and a lot of you guys like Negan. But there's so many people out there that just cannot stand Negan, and I don't get it. I really don't. He's such a likable character. But he's a villain, but he's such a likable character, I mean, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, honestly, right now, like, once Michonne is gone in Walking Dead, Negan's going to be my second favorite character next to Daryl. He's just the best, man. Honestly, he is just the best. I just love Negan. But right now, for the Negan movie, and kind of asking about Dwight being in that, and if he came out, maybe they would replace that with Simon. I think that Simon probably did have that, like, in our heads. I think that part, if that, imagine that in TV version, I think that was Simon that came out, like, hypothetically speaking, and Dwight came into the Saviors group later. I think that's probably what happened, because Simon's like Negan's right-hand man in the TV show, so I think that probably, in the TV universe, we'll never know the answer, but I think that was Simon that probably came out of the woods and saw Negan and stuff like that in the TV show version, but we'll never see that. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, just read the Here's Negan book. You can buy it. It's out there somewhere, probably online or something like that, and it's Negan's full backstory in a comic, because it's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's almost like the size of, like, 2 single issues, so it's pretty cool. I like it. It's really awesome. So, yeah, last question for today comes from Mrs. Byrd. So, this one, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but anyway, she asked the question, do you follow the crisis over the DC and CW, thing. So no, I don't follow that. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, the CW, there's a lot of, really good TV shows, on the CW, but at the same time, no, I don't really follow it, so I can't really kind of give my thoughts on that. But, because really the main TV shows I really focus on are, like, The Walking Dead, Stranger Things, The Witcher a little bit, The Plague, Game of Thrones, shows like that. I don't really follow, like, because I know there's a lot of shows out there, and correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the 100 on the CW? I think it is, but maybe I'm wrong about that. So if so, that's that's something. But I don't follow it, so unfortunately I can't really answer that question. But yeah. So anyway, but thank you guys so much for the awesome questions for today's Walking Dead Q&A. The main question leading for this video: how will season 10 end? Will it be something with the Commonwealth? Will it be the Mega Herd? Will it be something, a bit of both? I don't know. And kind of covering some of Brian Archim's ideas, because honestly, he has some pretty good Walking Dead, season 10 finale cliffhanger ideas. He mentioned them last night, and I think they're pretty good. So, and everybody that was on the live stream last night, you guys have some pretty cool ideas for how Season 10 was going to end. So, I even added one myself. So, anyway, I'm super excited for The Walking Dead to return. Really awesome stuff. We'll do some more Walking Dead Q&A videos, of course, every Friday. But I'll maybe do a few extra ones as well, kind of coming up. So, yeah, really cool stuff, guys. Write your comments in the comment section below. And if you're new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Walking Dead videos. Will dogs survive till the end of The Walking Dead? And, will there ever be a Here's Negan movie? That will probably always be debated, because unfortunately I just think at this point I just don't see it happening at this point with all these years of Negan being in the show. I just don't see it happening at this point, unfortunately, because I really like Negan's characters. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below, and if you're new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Walking Dead videos. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and of course, by the way, tomorrow I'll be doing a character spotlight video on Martha from Fear of the Walking Dead, so I'm really kind of just interested in how people are going to take that video. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for that. That's going to be a pretty interesting one. And yeah, anyway, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the spotlight. Have a good day, guys, and peace out.